everyone who's out there. How are you? Let me put up the comments here. Gretchen, hey, are you dancing, Gretchen? I hope you're dancing. Thanks for being able to come. Hi, my name is Kat from Owling Dog, and just wanting to come in and check out. I don't know who's beeping, and talk about what's been happening this week. I hope you're all good and that the week is going well for you. It's getting a little bit cooler, so that's definitely a good thing, especially if you're working outside or you're working in a non controlled temperature atmosphere. Gretchen, how is your work week? Are you still doing a lot of meetings and all that stuff around this time? Mm, I hope not. I hope you get some freedom. Yep, everything is going okay. It's been just the usual crazy week. Yeah, and then just waiting to see. I tried to log in to another channel so that I could watch the channel from a different channel, and I just couldn't figure out how to do that. It just suddenly seemed not to be there. Um, so, anyway, for whoever is out there, hello, whoever is watching on the replay, I also appreciate it and so glad that you could stop in and see us. And yep, leave comments in the chat or even afterwards if you're watching on the replay, leave a comment down below. And yeah, talk about, have you ever gotten bad advice from someone? And now this is basically furniture refinishing, some arts and crafts, some DIY. Stephanie, hello. How are you? I know the last time you were having some kind of work done there. I wonder how you're hanging in there. Is everything um, better for you? I hope everything is okay. Stephanie, it's just so great to see you both. Gretchen said, I finished up a good amount on Monday, but there are still a few years to clean up. Oh my goodness. Oh, that sounds like not that much fun. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Hopefully you won't run into any snags. It will just be a smooth sailing through for you. And yeah, Stephanie, how are you holding up? Is your arm better? Are you getting are you getting better? You must be getting better, I hope. And how's your puppy dog doing? Last night I actually had a lot of fun. I was on the Flippin' Bunch live and they were talking about brands of paint and that was just so much fun. Um, and yeah, it seemed like a subject that was interesting to everybody and we had a lot of laughs, a lot of good information and a lot of laughs. So if you're not catching that, try to catch that on Wednesdays. Stephanie said, I just got back from a 10-day trip. Whoa, a 7-day cruise and a 3-day land trip, 2 new hips. You, well, you had the hip surgery already. That's amazing. Look at you go. Wow. Does that mean if I get some new body parts, I'll be able to do somewhat better? And Stephanie said, my dog is great in keeping me healthy. Well, the good thing is, yeah, I mean, you have to take the doggy for a walk. So you have to be active if you, especially if you have a dog, not so much if you have a cat. Um, they're kind of self sufficient. But definitely if you have a dog, they need a lot of care. So there's that. That keeps you young and healthy. So yeah, one of the things that I wanted to talk about, let me go in and just, I do have an agenda here. So I'm going to go up here and go to number one. That was just a furball. Uh, yeah, one of the things I did was, because I on YouTube, I always try to make sure that, I'm doing the best I can for my channel. And so I was on and just going on these different YouTube presentations that tell you about how to um, best manage your channel and click this and click that and unclick this and unclick that. Well, I took someone's advice, and it was a very bad choice to do. Actually, it like hid my channel. It was quiet. There was nothing going on. And then I couldn't figure out how to get it back. And it was a whole whirlwind of going to YouTube and writing to them and trying to get them to answer me on, like, what did I do. So as soon as I got it back, I uploaded like a little tiny video. It's the little sneak peek of the wooden box, and I was able to click everything back to normal again. And my channel just now is showing the video and becoming active. You really have to be careful on YouTube. Yeah. Oh, just crazy. Wish I hadn't done that. Never, never just click on things in any kind of software program. Don't trust anybody. You just can't, unfortunately. Stephanie said she had one trigger finger fixed and two more popped up. Wow, that sounds awful. And thanks, Gretchen. I need to catch up on my flipping stuff. Yeah, we all want to see it for sure. I don't know what the haha is. Probably about my foibles of clicking this and clicking that. Yeah, just crazy. So bad about copyright stuff. Yeah, YouTube is really bad about that. And I just gave in and bought like fancier, upgraded music things because I just really need good music. It's just one of the things that just really hard to do without. So I pay for that. It is hard to find good advice. And what I have done in the past is I have gone on and I have kind of trialed out different types of information. I didn't just come out. I mean, this is way back when I was part of Flippin' Bunch. There was no way that I was going to just um, learn something without trialing it and then tell everybody to go ahead and do it for fear that something like that would happen to your own computer and channel and all that stuff. And in the end, I'm glad I didn't say anything. This was a long time ago because the advice that I was trying was just not working anyway. So I like to be sure about if I give advice, it's because I've done it. I'll tell you if I've only done it once. Um, but usually it's something that I have done over and over again. So I feel pretty good talking about it. And I never guarantee anything at all because you just never know, especially, when you're working with wood and working with paints and all that stuff. Like Gretchen said she was laughing at the fur ball. Yeah, yeah. That's my way of saying it. You're saying that I have like something to just complain about. For cats, it's easy. They just get rid of their fur balls. And that's how YouTube gets you. Yeah. Um, I'm telling you, there are some things that sound like good advice, but it would really take me, because I'm such a small channel, it would literally take me months and months to compile things that I believe won't hurt your channel, and it might help your channel because it's nothing that I could guarantee. I'm just not the person that can talk about it. Talk about furniture and I'll talk about, chemicals and stuff like that I've used or have run into. And that's a different story. I can speak to that, but I definitely can't speak to how to be a success on YouTube, obviously. Tonight I have my lemon water. It's just so good. I don't know if you heard me talk about it last week, but I cut up the lemons early in the week and I put the little slices in the freezer. And then when I'm pouring some fresh water, I just put lemon slice ice cubes in, and it's just so good. There's no sugar or anything in it, and it just tastes so good. And I also do it with oranges, or you could do orange, lemons, whatever, kiwi, anything you want, really. Yeah. Um, and then what else do I have here? I have the vitamin water. And this is not the zero sugar because zero sugar has different chemicals in it. This has a little bit of sugar, and it has fruit juice in it. Because I like my things natural. I'd rather have natural sugar and natural fat than fake things because you just don't know what they're putting in it. And that's just me. So to each their own. Stephanie, I wish the land would quit moving. Oh, you're in California. I have what you call land legs. Oh, wait a minute. You just got back from a cruise. Is that what you mean? It's it's when your body moves like you're still on the boat. Oh my gosh. I actually remember that because when I was younger, I used to have some friends that uh, my girlfriend's brother had a sailboat, and we used to go out on his sailboat. And if we were out for a long time, that's what it would feel like getting off the boat. But it didn't bother me that much, not that much. But I'm sure you were on the boat for like several days. So that's a different story. I was only on for a few hours at a time. Yeah. Yeah. Gretchen, the lemon slices are just so good. And it literally tastes like this. It tastes like lemonade, and I'm not a big like lemonade drinker with all the sugar in it and everything. It tastes delicious. And the vitamin water is acai, blueberry, pomegranate. It's just so good. And it's not bad. I started drinking these because I often feel like my electrolytes are a little bit out of whack, probably because of my age. And when you're working, doing physical labor, sometimes you just don't take care of yourself that good, and you get the muscle cramps and all that stuff. And so I said, I better drink something that's somewhat good for me. And so there's that. And yeah. hmm So I don't know. Have you ever taken bad advice from anything? Bad advice, it could be anything on your car, on your house, on your furniture. And Stephanie said, remember, wait a minute, the lemon water is a great diuretic, if I remember correctly. I I'm actually not sure, um, but it's just if you're not drinking enough water, it's just a good way to make it pleasant to drink water because sometimes it's not that much fun to just drink water as it is, unless you have like a fancy water bottle. That used to help me a lot when I was working out a lot. I had all kinds of fancy drinking bottles, and that would help me to replace my water to hydrate. Yeah. So I did get like a little pile of merchandise to show you. And when I say merchandise, I don't mean that I have it like on a store. I don't. If anybody ever wanted something, you could just ask me and give me your size, and I'll order it and have it shipped to you. But it's not to the point. I don't have a store. I'll just put it that way. But I can do the art and the graphics and everything on this. It's really nice t-shirt stock. I will say that it's a good quality. Um, I know sometimes when people do um, merchandise that they pick, they want to make money on it. So, and that's fine, absolutely fine. Have nothing against making money. It's just that you can make more money if you use cheap quality base materials, and but it's just not that nice, and then people don't want to order them ever again. So what's the sense? I mean, I would rather give somebody something that's really nice, that they're going to like, that they're going to wash, and it comes out of the washer and it's nice, and they feel like they're getting something for the money. There's no sense in just making, to me, to me, it doesn't make sense to just make money once. I want somebody to have something good and come back. I mean, that's how we all get our business, right? You want to do a piece of furniture, you want that person to come back for something else because they love that piece, or the craft or decor that they're getting from you. So Stephanie said, I just know that when my daughter took me for a massage, oh, oh, cucumber water. Absolutely. Lemon and cucumber water and feed a lot. Maybe the cucumbers did it. Maybe. Or maybe you just needed to hydrate. Yeah. I think you will it will go through you more if you if you're dehydrated, I think. Yeah, until you get to that level where you're okay, I'm at my steady state now with fluids and electrolytes, and now my body can handle it. Gretchen said, I rarely order t shirts because they tend to be cheap. Yeah, I know. I just, it's funny because I'll support someone that I follow if they have merchandise, and I feel like you could help this person out a little bit by buying something from them. I'll buy, a T-shirt or something, or a mug or whatever. But I wouldn't go back and order things again because the, and I just threw out a bunch. You put them in the washer, they shrink and don't fit, and so I have a bag for Goodwill in my car for the next time I drive by. So what's the sense, Are you guys interested in seeing just a few that I've put together? You can let me know if you want to see them. I think I have one, two, three, four, five T-shirts. Five T-shirts, and in the fall I'm definitely going to start doing like the sweatshirts and zip ups and things. And those I hope will also be nice. I wouldn't sell them unless they were nice. So you get mugs, right? I know. I love that. And when I had my gallery in Massachusetts, I sold a lot of that stuff. But I will say that they were nice. So my artwork was nice. I didn't use my photography on apparel merchandise. I only did my logo, and that's the only way I would sell it. But I did do my artwork on mouse pads, cards, like just plain cards that don't have anything on the inside. Um, what else did I do? I did calendars. I used to like to do calendars a lot. Beautiful calendars with photography in it, and they weren't that expensive. I can't even remember. Maybe like $28 for I think it was 13 months, which I thought was a really good deal. And you got a nice little calendar, a good size, 12 by 12 or 14 by 14. I can't really remember. It's been a few years. But it was nice stuff. I tried to do it nice, and people enjoyed it, so they would come back. Yeah, yeah, definitely. So let's show what these are, and I will do a change of scene, scratching post. No, no, don't scratch the sofa. Do you guys like that? I just think I think that's so cute. I did those on Canva. So here's one. I have to kind of move back a little bit. This one is it's just a fur ball and it has the little bunny on it. Isn't that cute? And let me see if I can. It's Port Company fan favorite. This size is an extra large, and you can see how big that is. I would say they do shrink. So, and I would say they shrink about a size. So, if you wear a large, I would get an extra large, throw it in the laundry. But it's not cheap feeling. And I'll show you one that I've already washed. I've actually washed it a few times, and it still looks great. And the color is still nice and bright. This is one, and I even wore it on my show, so you know that I wore it. I mean, it's oh, I can do that, and it has the old logo on it. And this is a large, and I would say it's about the size of a generous medium. Depends on how do you wear your t-shirt. Do you like them baggy? Do you like them fitted? I, I, I would say they're true to size, but this company it does shrink a little bit, but they feel nice and substantial. Oh, here's a. It's just a fur ball, but it's in pink. That's my Peter Rabbit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, yeah. They come out really nice. They do the artwork pretty well. I'll tell you because that's a lot of color. This one is don't paint that, and then it just says just kidding. I like this one. What size is this? This is big. It's a double XL. And I'm sure this will still be big once it's washed. I love this one. And I like that girl's face. Um, she's a cute little painting. The one with the logo. Yeah, I might. That's the old logo, so I might change it to the new one. But they're both pretty. They're both blue. So yeah, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, so I want your input. This is that's my banner. If you're on my channel, it's just it's kind of like the logo, but something I might do when we're going live. But I love the Jeep and the bear. It's appropriate for the mountains. Oh, yeah, don't paint it. Yeah. A long time ago, I got a T-shirt from a girl that is a friend of mine, and it says, "Don't." It says, "Don't worry, folks. It's not an antique," because everybody goes crazy with her painting furniture. So, yeah, those are cute. Oh, what size is this one? This is an extra large, but I like that company. I wish there was a way that you could feel it. The collar is not. Are you funny about collars? It's. I don't like collars too tight, so it has to. But I don't want it to be sagging either. Right now, I have a T-shirt on that's just really saggy, and I love the color of the T-shirt, but it doesn't really look nice, so I don't like it to show. So I like these collars because they're snug while not being like choking you. Um, the banner looks good on a t-shirt. Yeah, do you like it on the green? Looks pretty good on the green. It would probably be cute on a white t-shirt too. I like the colors of their t-shirts too. Um, the red isn't fire engine red. It's like a deep. Um, it's not maroon, but it's what color red is this? It's not fire engine red. It's very warm. The color is actually warm. You cut your collars out. That's a great idea. I have a sweatshirt that I did that with because I loved the sweatshirt, but I hated the collar. So yeah, I cut it out. The pink is a nice girly pink. It's not candy pink. It's soft, but it's bright. The blue is blue, navy blue, and like I say, it's been washed a few times, but it still looks good. The colors still look nice in it. I like it. It doesn't run, and yeah, I'm trying to think of what other colors they have. Like the green of the mountains, yeah. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to work with that, Gretchen. I'm going to follow that through with the mountains because um, everybody loves that stuff. I kind of wish, in a way, I will tell you, I personally think the thing that hurts my channel most of all is the name of the company, Owling Dog Design. But I just have a really hard time changing it because I had it for so long in Massachusetts. Um, it's hard to change. Do you find it hard to change? But when you're on YouTube, and even in Massachusetts, nobody knew what that was really, but people got to know it. And so they knew what it was. Also, they left my sign up for a long time when I moved from one place to the next. So I almost got free advertising in my original place. They just had my sign up there. It was right off the highway, big sign that was lit up off the highway, Owling Dog. It was Owling Dog Art Gallery. But people used to come in and say, "Do you sell dog art?" And I'm like, "Ooh, that'll tell me something." No, I don't. But yeah, I think if I changed the name, I might do better. But it's very hard to change. It's been this way for a long time. You know, I don't know. What do you think? I'm just gonna check my. I'm gonna check my notes. Um. ch- 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 Oh, I have a little bitty video, and it's a sneak peek, but it's not hounds playing poker would be quite a piece, right? I love that. I love painting animals that look kind of real but not real. You know, it's just something. I love animals anyway, but I really enjoy painting animals, and I love painting faces. Thank you, Gretchen. I had someone ask me one time, "What's your real name?" because they thought Cat Savage was a stage name. I'm like, wow, if I told you, it wouldn't be a secret anymore. And it's really it's my married name, but I'm not married. But my kids have that name, so I always had the name of my kids. So even though we were only married a short time, but I always kept the name because my kids were savages. So that's that. I had to be a savage too. Now I just feel like a savage. My name fits me. So yeah, yeah, yeah. I did a last week. I had such a good time because I worked on that wooden box, and it was just so satisfying. Um, not because I didn't paint it, because I love painting. It was a restoration, but it was the kind of project that had a few problems with it, but I solved the problems and just went from like A to B to like B2, when I had a problem, but then I made it on to C and then so forth and so on. But I hate when I have projects and then run into a problem that I'm not solving. And it's just so frustrating. And I'm rewiring a couple of lamps. What I did was I cleaned them up. They're antiques, they're really old, little boudoir lamps. Oh, okay, Stephanie, thank you so much. Thank you. We're good to see you, and I'm glad you're better and having a great time. See you next time. And usually, I have a problem, I just work it through. But this one with the lamps, the wiring was fine. It's fine. But then when I go to put the lamp back together, um, the lamp shades don't fit. And they were expensive too. Expensive. So it was ridiculous. I took the I took the lampshades out of the box thinking, oh, this is going to be great. And they're like this big on these little lamp. So I had to reorder lampshades. Just It's not the end of the world. But what I did want to show you was, if you want to see it, Gretchen, if you can stay for that. I just have a little blip from the middle, but I can show you where after I cleaned to the lamp and had everything all apart, I didn't like the way that it looked because it was almost like an antique brass, but really all splotchy and just not a good color. And so I put gilding wax on it. And so I'll show you the humongous difference that it made. I'm not using enamel paint underneath it because if someone wanted to remove the wax finish, it would be so much easier than having to remove that paint to get down to the original metal and close to the original finish. So that's why I'm being sensitive to its history by not using the enamel paint this time because these are much older than the eagle gooseneck lamp. You can see how much better that looks than spray paint. It just looks so much more natural for an application like this. I don't have anything against spray paint, but on this type of application, that's what I don't want to use spray paint for. Doesn't that look great though? It just came out so nice. I was so sad that the shades didn't fit. Stupid me. My fault. So this allows it to still show some of its age, which I just love. And it's fun to do. It's like finger painting. Let's see the difference. Pretty good. Whoop. Got my arm in the way. I'm not. Did that work out okay? You could hear it and everything. But doesn't that look so much better? Just so good. And that's uh Pebeo. That's the name of the company. Pebeo. And the name of the color is King Gold. King, King Gold. And it's a kind of gold that it's bright, but it's not bright and sparkly like a what do you call it? Gold leaf or anything like that. Those those golds can be good in the right place, right? It's just I didn't think that lamp needed a sparkly finish. And a lot of times to me, the metallic gold looks almost flat when you put it on a spray paint on metal like that. I just don't like it. The gilding wax gives it depth. And I don't know if that's a good description, but in other words, when you spray paint something, it can be sparkly, but it has a flat, one dimensional look to it. But if you use gilding wax, it's like you can see different shades through it. It's really pretty. Just nice. I was happy with that. But that whole thing will be out on Sunday. Hopefully, and if it'll be out on Sunday regardless, because even if I don't have the right shades, um, I will put it out anyway. I'll use a set of shades that I have in the house or something. I did reorder the shades, so and they're supposed to come on Saturday, and then yeah, and then for the next while, I am going to be visiting my son, so I'll still do videos, and but I'll do it from Massachusetts. So yeah, thank you, Gretchen. I hope so. Yeah, that was fun. I forgot to play the little intro to it, but that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, yeah, that was fun. I think that's basically all I have. Was really glad to see that my channel was showing again. It was kind of crazy. I was, looking at it and no views and no views. I'm like, wow. Even my friends aren't watching. So, like, oh, that's so bad. But I think it was hidden. I chose this thing to not. It says it says don't send out notifications to your subscribers. So Gretchen, I think you'll understand why they were saying this because you have a channel, and if you're not following Gretchen, it's a field at home is the name of the channel, and you should be following her because she puts out great content. And it seemed like you disappeared for a little while. Yeah, I did. And because I was following the advice, bad advice, it says click off where it says to send notifications. And here's why they said if you send notifications to all of your subscribers at first and they don't watch it, YouTube figures like, well, her subscribers aren't watching it, so it's evidently a bad video. So we're not going to bother sending it out to the masses. So it says, don't send reminders out. Just let YouTube take it out to the masses first, and then it will upload slowly to subscribers. That's bull. YouTube did nothing with my video. It just buried it. Absolutely buried it. So yeah, don't if you hear that advice, don't do it. Oh, well, I mean, if you're busy, you can't make videos. It takes a long time to do all the editing, not only the work, but the editing and everything. Isn't that crazy? Why did I even believe that, though? That's the thing. I usually never believe anything anybody says, but for some reason I thought, oh, maybe that's true. Maybe subscribers are more apt to know that on Sunday night my video comes out, so they're going to be looking for it, and they'll see it pretty easily. But that's not actually true. And it started showing to people as soon as I clicked. I was able to go in again, which I had to put a new video out to do that. I could not change those clicks on an old video. I had to wait until I put out new content. So there's that. Yeah. So if you're not doing a lot of content, that will really, really hurt your channel. Just so crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. So yeah, don't do what I do. Do not do what I do at all. Yeah. It's supposed to be a cool week, and hopefully get some stuff done. I've been trying to clean up around here, and so upcoming, I have the lamps, and I actually have some home DIY I'm going to be doing. So I hope you're interested in that. It will be, I have to redo my bathroom sink. My bathroom sink I think about 2 years ago, where I did this crazy finish on it, and then I covered it with the two-step resin, and uh, from the water running on it, it did um, get underneath the resin, and it lifted the resin. So I have to go in with like a ball sander and chop the broken finish off and redo it. So if you're interested in seeing that, yes, I'm excited to see my son. I really miss him. Yeah, and hopefully we'll have fun. He always makes a big deal of cooking, and sometimes we go to fancy garden places, and he loves plants and gardening, and so he's always buying stuff like that. We get to go out in his yard, and it's a lot of fun. He's fun, and you love home DIY. That's good because I have three things that I have to do. Um, the bathroom sink. I'm also going to paint my bathroom floor. It's a linoleum, and I am going to paint it in two colors in a pattern. And I believe I'm going to do, as far as I can tell, I am going to do a either a straight checkerboard pattern or a brick pattern, an offset brick. I hope someday to do that with my son once he's finished becoming his own person. Amen to that. Amen. Amen. Yes, my son's 46, so he's older. He's definitely his own person right now, and he's all done with the finding himself. I mean, he's full of fun, and but he's very settled, and he knows what he likes, and he has a great group of friends, and he's social with his friends, and he's very settled, I would think. He loves to travel, and yeah, he's just fun. He loves camping and going off road, and he's got a girlfriend, and they kids. She has kids, so he has fun with the kids, and he likes that. I don't know how old your son is, but I'm sure with age, that that does change, Gretchen. They get they get better, as they age, especially boys. Yeah. And then the third project that I have, I've had these architectural details for a couple of years. I bought them because I saw them cheap. They're not original architectural pieces. They are like a retro 26. Oh, yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah. He's still finding himself. Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't want to go back to those days, let me tell you. I it isn't that I didn't have fun with them. I did have fun with them at that age, but they were too wild, especially boys. The boys can be very wild. They do wild things, and fear. They make a mother fearful. In my opinion, I always have to throw that out. In my opinion, and so these architectural details, I kept thinking, like, I think I'll put them on my porch because my porch has a really wide opening onto it's really like a sun porch, but it's heated, and it has the French doors for the entry. But there's a big substantial doorway, and they would be pretty in there. But then I just started thinking, you know what? It's going to go on my deck. I have a um, like a very narrow deck. It's like a porch, but it's a deck. Um, they do, Gretchen. They keep our hearts beating quickly. It's like the kind of adrenaline that I don't like, and I've had some really challenging times. We would have to take that offline. Yeah, glad those days are behind me. Yep, I don't want to repeat those days. But yeah, I think they'll be cute on my porch, on my deck porch, because what it will look like from the street when you look at the house, it's going to look like a little um, like a Victor. It is a Victorian home. It was built in the Victorian era. I want to say it's either 1847 or 1857, and I have only some of the original woodwork, and parts of the house have undergone a lot of change long before I moved in. They removed things, they added things. My kitchen is much later, um, but I love that idea. So that it's like a cornice, a corner cornice with scroll work in it, and they're painted white, and it's going to be so cute. And thank you, thank you so much. It has really lovely parts to it. Um, yeah, and I have done it over. I tried to do it historically sensitive, so my kitchen is still. It's no longer 1970. It's back to like the early 1900s, somewhat. I mean, it has all the modern amenities, but it looks as if it comes out of that era of like 19. It was built in 1910 or so, and it looks like that with the open shelving and the different pieces of cabinets and stuff like that. And I like that. I think it fits the house. But these architectural details are going to be so cute. I have to go on a ladder, and I have to go up there, and I have to screw them into the side posts. So it's going to be a whole thing. So I'll be able to video it from the ground looking up, and then I'll also video from the deck behind me. I'm going to use two cameras. My house is a fabulous 1971 split level ranch with sketchy electric wiring. Oh, but a lot of people love those though. 1971, yeah. That's, I want to say, my son's house is, I want to say it's 1961. It's a split level. I don't know if they call it a ranch, but is yours this way? When he walks in this one front door, um, it does have it has an overhang, and the first floor is a little bit below ground, and you can see the windows down there, and the front door is in the middle. So you have to go up a couple of steps. This is the front door. When you go in the front door, you either go up or you go down. Hey, how are you? Lavon, how you doing? I was telling people what a good time we had last night. That was so fun. I had a blast. Um, but yeah, Gretchen, I don't know. It's exactly like that. Yes. Yep, exactly. It's cute. I like the way he's got a beautiful big deck in the back, and it's really really nice. That's good, Lavon. We had so much fun just talking about paint. Isn't that funny? But yeah, because you have a great group there with Mara and Dar and Crystal. This Crystal's so cute. Yeah, yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I had a good time. Yeah, funny how what you can do with with a can of paint, right? Yeah. Oh, her giggles. Yeah, I know it. I know. She makes you laugh just because she's laughing. Yep, she's a little ball of fun. Yeah. What a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. LeVon and I are both from Pennsylvania. It was really windy today. I came home early just because of being on the mountain and the winds blow, and I'm afraid of the trees up there because they're looming over my barn. I don't want to stay up there in the wind, so I just came home. Trees can fall anytime. They don't necessarily have to fall in the wind. Is it? I bet it's more windy over there. You guys have gotten the windy like tornado weather, and so statement designs. I wanted to say, if you're not, whoever is watching now and on the replay, follow Statement Design. She's right there at Statement Designs, and watch and follow her channel. And yeah, a field at home. And if you're out there and you want to comment, we'll shout out your channel. That's great. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody who's watching. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're here for each other. It's all fun. It's all good until someone I won't say that because I have like a fear of eye things. um, but yeah. Yeah, I'm glad. It's always calmer, like right about the 5 and 6 o'clock hour. The wind dies down, and it just becomes more, whew, more quiet like that. So yeah, I look forward to finishing the lamp video, doing a couple of DIY projects, and I don't know what's going to happen when I'm in Massachusetts. I'll probably try to do a project up there, but I can't think off the top of my head if I have any plans of something to bring with me. I don't really think I do. So yeah, yeah. I'll probably do a painting. If you follow Cat Savage Art, there'll probably be a painting. And what else? I might do a little travel video, retired in a Jeep, if you watch those videos. So yeah, Gretchen said our wind tends to picks up between 4 and 8 p.m. I think it's a heat thing. And you are Maryland, I believe, if that's okay to say. I'm not trying to dox you. Um, I wonder if it's because you're closer to the ocean. But truly, I know I mentioned I used to go sailing with friends when I was younger. We used to love to go sailing in the evening, but this was on Cape Cod because the Cape can be just, there's all these little inlets and little bits of land that sticks out and little rivers that run into the bays and everything. And it just makes for crazy weather for boating. You have to be a really good boater to be boating out there. Not that everyone there is a good boater because they're not, but you don't want to have an accident in the ocean. You just have to have a very high level of respect for that. But the winds would die down for some reason. We used to love to go out sailing in the evening. And around October and November, believe it or not, uh, beautiful winds at those times for sailing. I don't know about for anything else, but yeah, cool. Thank you for coming by. Let's see, what can I say here? Notes. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the music. Don't forget to dance at the end. I post once a week on YouTube, but I'll often post a canvas art video on Friday called Savage Art Studio. And I have another channel called Retired in the Jeep, and where I do hiking and road trips and all kinds of stuff like that. I appreciate every single one of you coming in tonight. Follow everyone who's in the chat if you're not following. And let me see, what's this? Yes, Maryland. The first 15 years, thunderstorms are very rare, but now they come on the hot days in summer. I avoid boats. Oh man, I don't do boats anymore. I did a lot of it when I was young, and I've had some really close calls, some really horrific times in a boat. I don't do boats anymore. Good, you got your dancing shoes on. Lavon, I hope you have your dancing shoes on. Oh, I saw something cute today and I'm going to steal it. Um, so I'm going to end tonight. I hope I see you next week. I think Thursdays works out good. It does work out well for me because there's a bigger stretch between my videos. Bare feet, yay! But you can dance well in bare feet. And you can go dance in the pool, and I'm jealous. Um, oh, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, I saw somebody do something, and I said, I'm stealing that. Yes. So this outro is longer, but my son told me it's too long. Don't play it in the beginning because people don't know what your channel's about and they're going to be very confused. And I said, don't you know it's about dancing? It's about being a 1980s woman or 1970s, 1980s. And yeah, I'm still stuck in the 80s. Thursdays are good for me. Mondays and Tuesdays are starting to get busy. Yeah. Well, that's good then. Hopefully, the end of the week is better. Wednesday always set aside for the flipping bunch. So, yay. Yeah, so here we go. I'm going to try this. I don't know if it will work.